kinds of weird stuff going on, so you want to go nice and easy, and you definitely want to spend the time. I just cut the whole piece, but if you have a situation like that, you just go over the area that you're on and then spread it out and blend it out. I did it because I think I etched a little bit of the whole area. And let's see what we got. That's a 400 grit, by the way. Normally we start everything at like 220, but for this and that, you just kind of do by hand. I think you got the point that. You see, like, if you stand on this side, you can actually see that where I ran the diamonds here, it wasn't run long enough. It left scratches in there, but the profile is not covered up. You can see that there's sloppiness in there. You like these random scratches that are coming out? We'll show you as the day goes on that you want to keep profiles. You want to start small and blend out. Like, you don't want to sloppily just do a whole piece, because this is what can happen if you do too big of an area or you're not paying attention to it. You'll get, see, like this chattering that's going on here? So if you try to go over that with an 800, it might not clean it up. And then when you polish it at the end, you'll actually see it. And it'll just look shitty, you know? So the 400 took the edges out. Yeah. Okay, but at the same time, while I'm doing that, because I didn't do it contained, I got all this stuff going on the edge. So now that I've noticed that I've got it, I'm going to try and do like, here's a good scratch. That's like a random scratch. They don't come out so easy. You know, you can end up with that stuff in there. So you want to work clean. You always want to work from a small point and working outwards. If you just attack a whole surface haphazardly, like what I just did, you'll end up with stuff like this. And then if you know about it, you can cover it up. You can go back to the 400 and go, or we can just, you know, say, well, I'll get that out with the 800, you know. I don't know if I'm going to get all these out with the 800. We'll see. So, hey, can you grab an 800 over there? It should be the one that's like a washed out yellow color. It'll say 800 on the back, too. Yeah, cool. So that's like the same thing with floors. Like, you got to spend the time. You got to look at those profiles, and you got to make sure when you're doing stuff, if your profile is here, let's say, when you go to the next grit, you're going to overlap it by maybe a couple of inches. Because if you just stay on the edge, you may not get the PSIs that you need, and being wet, you might miss that area. So you always want to be able to overlap those things. And you can work with crayons too. You know, there's no harm in that. I'm just going to do this area and see if the 800 actually pulls those scratches out. So if we need like have to go back to the 400. It always happened, like with the classes, and when guys started cutting stuff, like guys who had come for the first time, and you know, they'd always want to do that whole piece where the etch was in the middle, and they weren't thinking about like starting small and working their way out. There's no need to go to the edge in most cases. And first, these edges aren't really, well, these are beveled, but on some of the samples, they're just cut. So you might be picking up little minerals off the edge and stuff, so the edges might chatter. And, you know, that's not going to count. But the point is that when you do these things, if you start small and work your way out, and then, you know, in progressive grits, it'll be a much cleaner finish. So, but if you do run into mistakes, there's almost nothing that can't be corrected. Almost nothing. Big man, is that accurate? That's a pretty accurate statement, right? Almost nothing?
Yep.